Hello everybody, XJoe81X here, and on the tubes today, it's November 6, 2021. We are going to be unboxing a SunJoe Dethatcher from Amazon. So we have a lawn. People like to aerate, and people like to dethatch. And some people say to do it this time, some people say do it that time. Where I live, some of the landscapers actually do both times. My next door neighbor dethatches now and aerates in the fall. I'm sorry, in the spring. It's November, so around September to October is when you want to do stuff, and then March or April when the grass allegedly thaws out or gets above 50 degrees. That's when he aerates. And then aerating is good in its own way because it leaves the plugs on top of the grass, but it also, you could put fertilizer and seed. I've never aerated anything. I like to dethatch. So a couple of buddies at work actually have purchased this, and said that it's good. If you go on YouTube, there's actually run-ups about this, and they look pretty promising. Now, I can't tell you that in 3 to 5 years, if the mechanisms inside are going to wear out and or break, because how do you invent something that's $140 versus something that's $4,000? Because a brand new, nice metal machine that dethatches a lawn is $2,000 to $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, and they're freaking 80 pounds. So anyway, let's unbox this. This is a SunJoe. It's all plastic. I got it from Amazon for $140 before tax. I think it came out to $152. Home Depot charges you $80 for 4 hours, and Long Island Power Authority charges you $50. So 50, 50, and 50. So if I use this 3 times, then it paid for itself. Now that doesn't mean you go and use it, next week you use it, and then the 3rd week you use it, which theoretically pays for itself. But I'm saying, so 3 seasons. So if I decide to dethatch right now, which I won't because it's nice out, it's Saturday, and I want to enjoy my day, and then put it in the shed, and then dethatch in March or April, then dethatch a year from now, then that's my money's worth, because pre and post seasonal is 50, 50, and 50. So $152. Do the math. I will talk about it. I will try to do a run-up. I may not do one right now, but you will see this running, whether it's this season, definitely dethatching next season, because I purchased it. But I need to make sure this works, so I don't lose the refund. Now, if it doesn't work, you could always buy a new one and then say, oh, it doesn't work, and then you could actually return this one. Do you really want to go through the hassle? The first one, while I'm unboxing, never even came. It got lost. So basically what that means is someone saw this, took it for themselves, and then it got lost. That's how I look at it. Maybe that's a scam. Oh, Amazon. Oh, what's this? Oh, SunJoe? Oh, man. Yo, Billy, I want one of these. Let's lose it. Who's really getting in trouble? I just call. I got some lady. I called the 800 number, Amazon. They picked right up. She says, oh, I'm so sorry. We'll order you another one. Unfortunately, I couldn't get Prime out of them because this is not a Prime item, so I had to wait. All right, comes with a bag. Again, I'm going to be referencing the videos that I saw that are not mine. They put the bag on, and supposedly it fills up, so a lot of people don't use the bag. They just, again, I'll show it to you, but they just leave it, and then you just mow it. Comes with a baggie. Comes with your typical stuff we'll look at. I don't have a table anymore because it broke. So if you watch my previous videos, you could see when I was unboxing things. Comes with, looks like arms. Again, we'll just take this stuff out and we'll casually put it together. Another set of arms. Again, I'm sure it's self-explanatory. It probably also collapses, which I'm going to need it to collapse because so they say to use a 20 amp circuit and a 20 amp line. Okay, I could respect that because I'll tell you the power specs in a second. Should come with two things. Hopefully there's another thing underneath it. There's two names. This is the wonky part. You don't want to... Yeah, okay. This is the wonky part. You don't want to break things. SunJoe. This is the part that actually dethatches. This is an unboxing video, but this also is going to be a talking video. Now bring this closer. It's plastic. It has what looks to be, let me see if it comes in this way. Okay. What looks to be spring type things that are wound, and then one goes one way, one goes the other way. So just for educational purposes, these are going to wear out. And that's why thatching is really once a season. You can repurchase this, but it's only as good as if that's still, SunJoe is like still in business. You know what I'm trying to say? So like, this is not like that big, and then you set the height, and then you have a good 10 years. That's just my opinion. This is what actually you want. This is actually the dethatcher part. So I will swap out this piece eventually. It's very easy because that's the dethatcher. There's another part should be in here. Yep, this is the part that makes the grooves, which they have on, that cuts the grass, that makes you that piece makes you cut grooves to put fertilizer and seed. That is going to be changed out. That the dethatcher part is what you want to use, and then that's the piece that you would use pre-growth. So March or April in the tri-state area, now even almost May because of global warming, you're going to want to use that tool. And then you're going to want to throw down your fertilizer and your seed and your sprinklers. And that should get in the groove. So it looks like it could be stored this way, which is great. So we'll just put this on the ground. Again, this is unboxing. I will show you this working another time. And it should just snap in. Just want to make sure everything's in frame because it defeats the purpose. Okay, you guys could get it. If you have any questions, let me know, but pretty self-explanatory, especially if you watch the videos. It almost like it almost just shows you what to do. There's a leveling thing here, so you push and pull. Again, probably want to do it on the grass. They said that this is actually a better one we're gonna have to take these pieces out of the plastic, and we're gonna have to see just what it does. So 2 arms. Break it. Yeah, I'm sure it sits a certain way, and this opens up. It's ready to fall. Yeah, so the bag goes on the back. And that's what they say gets filled. So you just leave this and it kind of opens up. At least that's what the video shows. See how just rudimentary this is? This is just a quick part. You plug it in and you go. So we'll turn it this way. It's kind of top heavy. It goes forward. So that's the unboxing. I will keep it going. I do want to open this for you. Some people don't like to read instructions, so I'll read them for you. Especially since it's all plastic, and how do you put it together? Which is good. It's like, because I could store it this way, and it's out of the way. I got to move some things on a personal level as far as like bikes and stuff, but if that sits that way, that's great. Especially after looking at this. Electric, there it is. Scarifier. Dethatcher is the box piece, and a Scarifier. Scarifier. Excuse me. Electric Scarifier plus Dethatcher. The Scarifier is what's on there now. The Dethatcher is what's in my hand a couple minutes ago. 12.6 inch, 12 amp. You're pushing 12 amps. So if you got a 15 amp circuit and you put your washing machine on, you're gonna blow it up. Okay, they want you to use a cord. Again, please stand by. I'm going to show you how to put this together. Okay, unpacking, intended use, Okay, assembly. Connect the handlebars. Lower handlebars. Perfect. Phillips screw. Here is a lower handlebar, straight with a curve. The curved part goes in. They do give you Phillips screws. They do want you to screw this in. I can still store it this way. All right, we could get some tools. Okay, so it says to put 2 Phillips screws in the side. Each side has a hole, and each metal piece has a hole. Put it in. Gives you 2 washers. screw and a little washer. I know, I'm using my drill. These turn. Some of them turn like this. Just make sure your hole matches up. Because that piece of that practice. See. A little bit of a pain. I'm doing this in real time because it shows you in real time instead of like, I didn't watch you, you didn't do it right, I unboxed it, mine broke. I actually should turn it on, but a little bit of a pain. Like I said, you have to line up this hole with this hole, so I kind of eyeball it, put my thumb to the top, kind of rotate it, and then bring it down, then guesstimate 1 inch. There it is. Quite where it's supposed to be. I think once these are in, right, so it has to go down a little bit more. I think once these are in, it's safe to say they're not going to come out. Or at least I'm not taking it out. So I'll store it like this. Okay, those 2 screws are in. Pain in the ass. There you go. Okay, unpacking assembly, figure 1, lower handlebars, mount motor, Phillips screws, ba-ba-da-ba-da. Ugh. Secure the 2 middle handlebars to the lower handle. Outside. So you take 2 of these, take the extension handles, and it looks like they go on the outside. Well, the inside. The inside. Right. Okay. These have a flat edge. These have a square. The bolt has a square. Match the bolt with the square. Bring it in. That's it. Take the green piece, which is the outside, outermost part. Tighten it. Put your thumb here. As you're tightening it, it's not going to spin the screw because it's in the keyed square. Okay, same with the other side. Unscrew it. Doesn't matter, they're both the same. Put the screw in, match the square part, square to square. Bring it in, square. Put your thumb here. Hold the screw. It'll turn, then it'll get tight. But then you hold the screw from coming out. Just tighten it, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. And you will tighten it. The screw will not spin because it's keyed. Again, we'll tighten it, we'll do a run-up, and that'll be another video. Figure 4 is to use the upper handle. Yeah, see, yeah, huh? Upper handle. Put them in here. Be careful not to break it. Comes with a plastic edge and rubber band. Save the rubber band if you're a fucking freak. Karen, it wants it to be up. So you hit that, see? Same concept. Unscrew it. Take the screw, put the key in the square. Might need to hold your, oops, sorry. Get it started. This way you don't strip it. It's started. Stop it. Take this out. Might be a better way, but for now this is my way. This piece goes on the outer side. It's keyed. Square screw into a square metal piece. Hold it. Move your body. Don't be scared. Put your thumb on it. Tighten it. Make it hand tight, and then a little bit more. Okay. Now this is going to want to walk because it's heavy. That was number 4. Number 5 has you putting in the knobs like I told you. Number 6 has you taking plastic clips and making sure it doesn't dangle. Because you can only store it a certain way. Number 7 has you putting the bag on. And then cutting depth. But that's part of the operation. This was the unboxing. So it wants you to take this black plastic piece. It wants you to put the first one down low. Put the cord on first. You may have to open it with your fingers or a tool if you're not have any good thing. Okay, so then you push it forward. You'll understand the orientation when you see these things. forward. Just curiosity purposes, it wants one down low and it wants one in the middle. So could use a tool. It's not cold, but it's such an odd piece. Hurts your thumb. So you're going to need something because it's rigid and it's plastic. So you're going to need a pair of pliers or a pair of needle nose. And that's that. Allegedly, you put the bag on. There's 2 clips. Cool. China. And that's unboxing SunJoe Dethatcher. Plug it in, which is not this video, and you press this, and it goes. Any comments, questions, any concerns? Text me. I will grab the camera and show you up close what this is, because it is an extended video in a sense where you're just watching me from 10 feet away. Here it is up close. There's really nothing to it. Again, this is your height. We'll get to that another time. That's -10, -5, 0, 5, 10. I think I have to read it so I don't break everything. This is what I was talking about. That's the actual dethatcher. This is what I was talking about with your thumb, is where you want to push the cord onto that small piece, and then this piece, you have to open it somehow so it's not dangling. These are the pieces that I was talking about where you could unscrew it and you could store it. Unfortunately, this piece I'm keeping on because these screws I'm not touching. You could probably take this piece off, and the top you could probably just fold, in the sense that that would be the optimum storage if you don't have the room to store it the way this is. This sits just by like gravity, 2 pegs. If you see that down there, 1 peg on each side. The bag fills up, you lift the bag, you dump it. Like I told you and before, someone just kept it like this, and it just does that while it's being used because the thatch stays on the ground. And that's the piece you use for when you want to cut the grass. Pretty cut and dry, if you ask me. This is what it looks like looking down. Here's your cord holder. Here's the plug with a little safety piece on it. Dangles, and then you always walk the cord behind you. And when you're ready, bring it over and you start. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. If I did not show you anything, please comment and stay tuned for the changing of the blades, the height, and the run-up. Thank you.